What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Awaken Chaos Era video. Alright, everyone, so we got another patch, and at the end of this video, we're going to start our sub celebration giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end so you can see how to join this awesome giveaway. It's going to be $100 for winners in total, like always, but I'll see you at the end for that. For now, we got an awesome quality of life change in the game that we've all been asking for since, I think, the first or second beta, and that is hero recall. And what that means is it's going to be on their altar. And every time they decide to nerf a character or make a character not as good as it was, you're going to be able to recall that character now. As far as Hackran goes, I don't necessarily think I'm going to recall him myself. Maybe if I was a brand new player and I didn't really have a lot of resources and I wanted to 6-star something else, I might consider it. But for me, where I am in the game, I'm not going to refund my Hackran because I still use him. I've been using him in Guild Boss, comparing him before the patch. Well, the way he is now after the patch. And basically, it does the exact same thing. Yes, now the buff can be stripped, but in content like the Guild Boss where you would use Hackran, he still basically does the same exact thing. Now, when you're talking arena defense, when you can now strip his buff, it might be a little bit different. But like I said, it's going to be up to you guys. At least now you have the option. This is a great quality of life change they brought into the game. So shout out to you guys. Great job. And I know RTA is coming out really, really soon as well. Another great thing that I'm looking forward to. It's really going to help the health and keep people playing the game. So really happy to see all these awesome changes. But let's go over the whole patch in itself. We're not going to go over every little thing, but like we always do, we'll touch on the important things and the buffs and nerfs on the current hero roster, or the ones they decided to buff or nerf. Next up is going to be the event adjustments. Really good change as well. A lot of great quality of life changes coming into the game, which I love to see. Just good for the long-term health of the game, which means the devs care about the long-term health of the game, which is good for everybody. And then we have some battle changes, nothing too crazy. Going down to the hero balance adjustments where we want to be. So the first one is going to be as Reyna. And on the trait, we have counterattacks change from 1 to all enemies. That's a great change. Then the basic, we have Fireball, chance to apply Ignite increases from 50% to 100%. That's a great change, especially due to the fact that Ignite and Bleed are very underwhelming in this game compared to Poison. So having a 100% chance, much better than a 50% chance, I have to say that. The Light Org also got a buff, a total rework, it looks like, on his trait. So we have when attacking, applies additional damage based on the difference of attack between his character and the target. Ascended, when attacking, applies additional damage based on the difference of the attack between the character and the target, and gains 1 stack of block. On the basic, we have another rework, and that's going to be deals 120% damage to an enemy and applies unhealable for 2 turns, just like Dark and Nicholas. Then we have the special that was also reworked, 120% damage to all enemies, applies increased damage taken for 2 turns. Bloodthirst, Blade rework, deals 200% damage to one enemy and applies no positive effect for 2 turns. Looks like really, really good changes on the Light Org. I unfortunately don't have him myself, but let me know in the comments, guys, if you have him, how much better he is, if you're using him, and what content you're using him in currently. Next up, we have Hackran. We already talked about him. The thing is, now his buff can be stripped, and his buff goes off of Hackran's current HP, which is a big change, a big nerf in my opinion. I don't think he's unusable, like I said, but I don't think he's going to be the king of arena defense anymore due to the fact that his buff can now be stripped and is based off of his own current maxed HP. So, of course, we're going to have to do some testing to really see, but I don't think he's going to be anywhere near as good as he was. When the game first came out, Hackran was god tier. Definitely not anymore. Now he's just going to be usable in some content like the Guild Boss, for example. Idris got a full rework as well. I was going over this. There's a lot of changes. So for the trait, we have when attacking, there's a 35% chance to launch a bonus attack. When successful, removing a positive effect, there's a 35% chance to launch a bonus attack. Bonus attacks deal 60% damage and remove 1 positive effect. Can be triggered twice per turn. One thing I'm noticing with the new Hell content, bonus attack, joint attack, really, really good for the harder content. So this might be really good for Icarus. We'll have to see. I am building him currently, so once I get him up and running, we'll do some testing on Twitch. And then on the special, we also have a rework. He looks like he's going to be really good. Instead of attack up, we have precision up for 2 turns. That seems like it'll be much better for him. Overall, he looks pretty good to me. I definitely want to get him up and running. He always hit pretty hard. So if his multipliers are the same, I definitely think we could find some use for him. Huge got to change as well on the basic. Joint Fury increase the damage to scale based on the character speed, which is really good because his whole kit is based off of his speed anyways. So it would only make sense that his basic would be as well. Marine Shadow Blood, she's always been a great character, but she just got on her basic a damage increase from 50% to 80%. Love to see it. Just makes her even more useful. And then closing it out on the bottom, a bunch of bug fixes like they always do in these big patches. I believe next up is going to be RTA. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do love to see almost every single patch they're making these huge changes. They're reworking these characters. They're doing an absolute fantastic job. RTA is coming, so that's going to make the game much more fun, and it's going to keep people playing the game, because I feel like there's a little bit of a problem keeping their player base playing and not like quitting the game and coming back later. So hopefully with the RTA and these quality of life changes, people will stay and play the game and not run away from it. I know a lot of people were mad about these buffs and nerf patches because they would basically build a hero and then they would nerf the hero and we wouldn't be able to get our resources back. But now we can get our resources back. So that is another good excuse to keep playing the game. So even if you build something and it ends up getting nerfed, you could just recall it like Hackrin and you are good to go. So great patch. Once again, Ace, let's run some content in the background so we can start this giveaway. We can just run any old thing. I don't know if I have gear on my current farming team, so we have to check that really quickly. And no, I don't, because I don't think I'm using the archer, or maybe I took her gear off of her. Let me just check real quick. Yes, I took her gear off, so we have to change her out. For Borden, I know he always has gear on him. This should work, hopefully. And that's going to be good to go. Okay, so let's start the giveaway. So as you guys know, we hit 5,000 subs. Thank you to each and every single one of you that's sub to the channel, that supports me. I know I haven't been on that much as far as posting and Twitch goes, but I promise this week or going into next week, I'm going to be back full time, posting content on Ace, posting content on newer gotchas like we used to do. I want to get back into that. Things got a little bit tough for me, but I got my head out of it. We're back to normal now, I promise. But you guys have been here supporting me, and this is my way of giving back to you guys. I like to do these sub celebration giveaways every time we get 1,000 subs. So this is no different than any one of those. So just like always, we're going to do it the same exact way. It's going to be a $100 giveaway. 4 people are going to win $25 each. Very, very easy to join the giveaway. All you have to do is comment down below. And the way we're going to do this is, well, the key phrase is going to be Ace needs. Because I want to know what you guys think Ace needs to keep it alive in the future, or just make it a better game overall. We've gotten so many patches, so I want to know what you guys want to see in the next couple patches coming in the future. So to make it easy, the key comment is going to be Ace needs. As long as your comment says Ace needs, you will be a part of the giveaway, and you're going to comment down below on this video to join our current sub celebration. Like always, I'll pick the winners 2 weeks from today, 2 to 3 weeks from today. Bear with me as far as that goes, but just make sure you check back to see if you won or not. It'll be in one of the upcoming videos in the next couple weeks. And of course, you need to be sub to the channel to claim your victory. I cannot stress that enough. If you're not sub to the channel, you will obviously forfeit your victory. So definitely make sure you're subbed so that doesn't happen. It's never happened before, but I do need to throw it out there. I think that covers everything. I think we're good to go. Awesome job, Ace, with the last patch. And of course, if you guys want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, we do 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. We'd love to see you there on both platforms. And of course, if you want to be a part of the random giveaway that we do here on YouTube, all you have to do is sub to the channel, like, and comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter you into the random giveaway. I truly do love each and every single one of you. Good luck. I'll see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.